What's going on, everybody? This is a segment from the Nerdgasm Talk podcast. If you like podcasts, well, why don't you come join us as the crew gets silly and Philly while we sit to talk about the latest in comics, games, movies, and all things pop culture. You guys can listen to our whole show on all the podcasts apps. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you guys get your podcasts from. And make sure you guys also support the channel by subscribing to the Nerd Coalition Studios. And for the gaming needs, make sure you subscribe to Nerd Coalition Level Up. This is the Nerd Coalition. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And now, feel the Nerdgasm. Alright guys, so it's time for movie experience time here. So, I unfortunately did not go out and get a chance to see this movie. My plans are for, by the time you guys are seeing this recording, I would have probably have already saw this movie already. But that is the Super Mario Brothers movie. There are, in this whole Nerd Coalition, whether we talk every day or not, the two biggest Nintendo fans that I know of are, well, you know what, I'll just give you all the light. The biggest Nintendo fan I know is Quadro. Okay? Quadro's the big, I mean, everything. I will call myself, I'm just talking about Nerd Coalition here. I'm not talking about your extended friends or my extended friends. I'm just talking about Nerd Coalition. I will consider myself a far behind second. Because I would get all the Nintendo stuff. I love my Switch, even though Swag keep making fun of us, but I don't give a fuck. You know, I love my Switch.
He's hating. He jealous.
Yeah, I love my Switch OLED. But one thing I did not like was that 1994 Mario Brothers movie.
Look, let me tell you. That movie is bad, but I like it.
You cannot be telling me that's a guilty pleasure movie of yours.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, that movie. You mean
it's
to tell
so
me?
Bad. It's so bad.
You mean Luigi Mario? No, you mean Luigi and Mario. No, I mean Luigi Mario because my last name is Mario and his first name is Mario. That's just so bad.
You know what? But if you can put yourself in that mindset of when you was that age, it was like the best video game movie out because there wasn't another one. But still,
nope. I'm gonna fight you on this one. I'm gonna fight you on this one because, see, at that time, even when I saw that movie at that time, I was just like, this ain't Mario at all. And I had a more fun time with Street Fighter. And that's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. I'm talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter.
No, he didn't even have the box.
when Ken and Ryu was like arms dealers, like that Street Fighter. I thought that was a better video game movie than the Mario Brothers movie. Yes, I said that. And you know what's funny though? I have the utmost respect for diversity, right?
Absolutely.
And I feel as though that we don't show enough diversity, and people who complain about diversity don't really understand how diversity works.
Correct.
However, John Leguizamo, who played Luigi, was sitting there talking about something. He wasn't going to go see this new Mario Brothers movie because they ain't got no Hispanics in there. I was like, wait a minute, what, the Mario Brothers Italian?
Yeah. I was like all Nintendo fans know Mario is, an Italian plumber from Brooklyn in a Japanese game. If that ain't diversity.
Or stereotype. or stereotype, yes, absolutely.
Right. So come on, man. Relax. Especially when you're standing on that movie. Sir, I respect you. Let's not pull up your movie catalog, okay?
I'm look, I agree. Let's bring some more Latina stuff forefront. I'm happy for Blue Beetle. I'm happy, for Miguel in Across the Spider-Verse. But when we come to Mario Bros, I'm like, cool. But so we say all that to say because we remember how bad that was. Oh shit! You know what? You know what came out around that same time the Mario Brothers did? There was another video game movie that is a guilty pleasure of mine more than the Mario Brothers movie.
Is it the animated Street Fighter movie?
I have that, but no. It Double Dragon.
Look. You gotta be a certain age to know that movie.
Billy and Jimmy, y'all ain't seen Bad 90s until you seen Double Dragon.
Look,
I'm telling y'all.
look. You can talk about that movie all day. You could talk about that game, because I don't know. I'll die on this hill. I don't think a woman has been hit harder ever in any video game than in the beginning of Double Dragon on Nintendo. She was knocked out for the whole game, guys. Sweet.
So finally, in 2023, let's see. Okay, so when I read this, the Marvel came in 93. So 30 years later, they said we're gonna finally give y'all the Mario movie that y'all deserve.
And you know what they did?
Yeah, this is the Mario movie that looks just like the video game. Like, it's animated, which it should have been in the first place.
First check done. Yeah, correct.
Exactly. And we're getting what the Mario Brothers are. You know, Mario and Luigi. When it has to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, usually in the games, it's Mario has to go save Princess Peach from, you know, usually something like that, depending on which game you're playing. Right. I did hear they changed up some things in this movie. So while we get into this, I want to know, as you, as being a huge Nintendo fan, because like I said, I'm a Nintendo fan myself. I love Mario Odyssey and Luigi's Mansion are some of the best games ever played on the Switch. Just letting y'all know that right now.
Odyssey is such a good game.
But have you played
Odyssey?
Mansion?
Such a good game. I still haven't played Mansion yet. I am slacking there.
That's better. That's better than Odyssey. Y'all hearing me say this right now?
That's heavy.
Y'all hearing me say that right now on this air as we're doing this review? I believe that if you play Luigi's Mansion on Nintendo Switch, that new Luigi's Mansion, I like it better than Odyssey. And Odyssey was a slap game.
Are you saying? You sure you just don't want to give Luigi top billings? Do you have Play 2 Central?
Play 2 Central. No. I'm just saying, like this thing is. I played this during when I was sick at the pandemic when I had COVID, bro. It took my mind. Oh, this is why I was in recovery, because I couldn't go see my kids for a month, and I was just like, I sat there and played that big screen and handheld mode. Yo, 12 floors of that hotel, and Jones great. It's great. Everything about the platform I love. So you gotta try it out. Don't wait no longer. It will never be on sale, because first party games is never on sale for Nintendo. First off,
I want to let you know, Smash Brothers on the GameCube is still $50. So
Melee?
No, come on now. Nintendo, they getting all theirs.
I'm about to say, how are you gonna charge $50 for that since they don't even around no more?
You can buy the game and not the system. That's sad.
That is really sad. So real quick, I want to go in going into the movie. Oh, which by the way, we had an all-star cast here in this movie from Anna Taylor-Joy, who was in the menu. Have you seen the menu yet? By the way.
Yes, I did see part of it. I didn't finish it. I started it. I watched it in halves.
Okay, finish it. Yeah, she plays Princess Peach. We got Jack Black as Browser, which I think was meant to happen. We have Charlie Day as Luigi, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and Chris Pratt as Mario. Now, I will be real with you. From seeing the trailers, I liked everybody but Chris Pratt, and I was like, okay. It wasn't me trying to, nail Chris Pratt for all the recent stuff and things like that. I was just like, he don't sound like Mario to me. He sound like Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt in everything he's in, from Jurassic World to Guardians of the Galaxy and all that other stuff.
Now let me say something then. Let me say something to that point.
Okay.
They explain that in the movie.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Early on.
Okay, so this
is to answer that question, because I'm not. I know you're going to see it, but I will tell you certain things about this movie.
Okay, no. So here's what we're gonna do right now. This is the non-spoiler section for the ones. There's the ones that seen this out there on YouTube. If they want the full spoiler, because I want to ask you for some spoilers, because they gotta listen to the full podcast for that. But okay, so starting off, give me the good in the movie.
One thing that's very good about this movie, you know how when you go to work and your coworkers came to work today and the day goes smooth? That's what this movie feel like. The day goes smooth.
It'd be like a random Wednesday. It'd be like that flew by.
That's what exactly I'm telling you. That's what it feels like. First off, the actors that put in this movie, you can tell that some of these people are legit fans. And when you have a legit
that's good.
fan,
I like when people do that. Like when people are legit fans of seeing something.
exactly. When you look to take it out the movie, when you go get your fast food, you get that cashier that's happy, giving you suggestions and everything. Yo, guess what? You go there again, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this movie do. It bring you in again because these people are acting properly. They are really embodying those characters. There's also a nostalgic fever dream. You will find yourself pointing out so much things that's not only from the Mario universe, but from other Nintendo properties incorporated into the movie that does relate to the Mario universe.
Like you mean like Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Kirby type stuff?
And more.
Okay. And more. Oh, all right.
And more. Because Nintendo fans know Mario is more than a plumber.
Yeah.
And they explain it.
Because he's a bad plumber.
Well, you probably may or may not notice that wasn't his first job.
Oh, okay.
And they explain that.
All right.
And you watch this movie, it's like, well, I'm expecting Mario. I'm expecting him to go through the boards of the movies. That does happen. There are certain things that happen in this movie that brings you so into it that not only do you feel like you're watching a movie with a solid and sound plot that fully follows through and explains the holes. I found myself in watching this movie, well, why don't you do this? Then a character goes, well, why don't you do this? Thank you. Thank you, Luigi. Thank you.
Now, I did hear that Princess Peach has more of a bigger role in this one because usually in the games, for those who played the games or watched even the anime TV show, Princess Peach is just like, damsel in distress, like all the time. We gotta go save her. Lois Lane, if y'all want. But it looks like now she got the main role and they trying to go save Luigi. Now
there's a little of both, and I believe Princess Peach part is so big because A, the times that we're in, and you know what? She should be able to save herself. She should.
Yeah.
Also along those lines, for Nintendo fans that have played Super Princess Peach, because Peach does have her own game.
See, that's a Nintendo fan right there. I wouldn't pay for that.
Look, it's good.
Oh. What system?
And it's DS.
Oh.
It's a DS exclusive. Now I don't know where you getting this now.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, ain't all the Nintendo shit or whatever system exclusive?
Look, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, but I can't play that game on PS Vita. So, that wouldn't happen.
But the strong role of Peach is awesome. Not only is Peach still Princess Peach, she shows that she does have something to bring to the table too. As a lot of Mario fans know, Peach has been a selectable character for a while, and Peach has her own skills exclusive to her, which are also explained in the movie and why.
Oh, okay.
So I crave knowledge. I crave to know. So when you just do something out of nowhere with no explanation, it's a problem for me. This movie didn't give me that problem. This is happening for this reason. We have to go do this for this. We need this for this. Well, why can't we do this? Because of this. And still keep pace? That's heavy. Because the movie only got an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm about to say, only 90 minutes. They packed a lot into this 90 minutes.
They packed so much into the 90 minutes. Before the credits come up, you sitting there like, so when the second one come out?
Damn. Okay, so with all this great stuff, feedback I'm hearing from you, is there any bad? Because film is subjective. Sometimes it could be good things and bad things. So, is there anything that's bad about this?
This is bias. This is bias from the gate. There are so many worlds in Mario that could be explored that aren't explored here. I get it. You had 90 minutes. Everything can't happen.
Yeah.
You're missing certain things. You're looking for certain characters because everybody ain't there. Everybody. It's the first movie, guys. First movie syndrome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
But there are certain characters you're looking for. Like, man, I would at least like a mention of them. Mm-hmm. Or, could you harp on that point a little bit better? How did Bowser or King Koopa, something else that they explained in the movie, I never thought they would touch that, by the way.
Okay.
But they explain it, and it's like, thank you, because grew up confused. So there's depth for certain things that wasn't there that you could tell had to be glazed over for the plot of the movie, and that hurts.
Oh, okay.
Like somewhere you feel like, is there a director's cut? I feel like there was more.
How many movies did we see that we feel like that? You know, is there a director's cut?
Oh, that's a tweet.
Yes.
Then it came out. I was like, oh, thank you. I needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I was very excited about this movie.
Yeah. So, I guess I seen a lot of things. It looked like they had like whatever game Mario was in. We did a thing of that game. It looked like they was doing Mario Kart on Rainbow Road, which we know how Rainbow Road is in these Mario Kart games. It looked like him versus Donkey Kong reminded me of Smash Bros. A little bit. So it looked like they had the certain things, certain elements of each of the Mario games in there. I'm not sitting there saying I was looking for Dr. Mario, but I'm saying, but they had certain aspects of all these games in there that were also, you know, like, you know, for a whole nostalgia trip. Now, was this nostalgia trip like a balanced one? Like, I'm trying to go for a movie that I can think of that I felt as though had a balanced amount of nostalgia, but it's still a decent movie, or did it go overboard with it like Space Jam, you know, 2?
Look, cannot be Space Jam 2 now.
If one of us ever wanted to say, "Hey, look at all the properties we own," Space Jam 2, and there it is.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely one or two scenes in there when Nintendo said, "Let me remind you who my name is," and you do you see a lot of Nintendo properties in there. So I'm not gonna lie. Does that happen? Yes. But it's very subtle. It's one of the movies with a great amount of Easter eggs.
Okay.
Feel like a movie that if you watch it more than once, you would notice something you didn't notice the first time.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, all right. That's all I'll say there.
So, final grade before I want to hear some spoilers. So, where would you get it? Now, I don't know, are you familiar with our rating system?
No, please, go ahead.
Okay, so, Run Me My Refund is a complete F, which I don't think it's going to be. Catch It at a Barbershop is a D. Hashtag Give It a Chance is a C. Damn Near Perfect is an A-. A Complete Nerdgasm is an A+. We still, and to this day, have not come up for a B yet. Still working on that. Because we thought Damn Near Perfect was going to be a B, but I was like, what you say?
Maybe B could be like, I'll stream it.
Yeah, I'll stream. Oh, well, shit, I'll do that. That's a B then. That's what I said. Because at first I was thinking about stealing Jeremy John's thing, so Blind on Blu-ray. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'll get castrated. I'm not going to do that one. But
it's 2023. We can't. They don't even sound like that no more.
Hey, look. Fun fact: I still buy Blu-rays.
I know you do.
I still buy Blu-ray. I just bought Wakanda Forever. It's over there on the 4K HD. I'm like, I don't trust streaming services.
But no, I would say this movie, honestly, trying to remove my bias out of it because of the pacing of the story, the development of the characters, the longing for the sequel, and so much secret tidbits in the movie that makes you yearn for more. But once again, certain things and certain people you were looking for that didn't happen, I have to say it's damn near perfect.
Damn near perfect. Okay, that makes me excited. Come Friday when I go. Like I said, Tom, you've seen this. I probably have seen it already. When I go and check this movie out, like I said, I'm part of the Regal membership, which has come in handy so much because there's certain movies I'm like, I would not pay for that.
Ooh, especially this summer.
Tell me about it. But I was just like, but you know what? Pretty good, because now I also want to see Renfield, and I'm just like, if I ain't had this pass, I wouldn't have gone see that, you know. But
that's how I feel about Chevalier. Is that? Am I saying that right?
No,
Chevalier.
You know Dracula's assistant Renfield, right?
Yeah.
This movie's about him breaking away from Dracula.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember the main character name, but I do remember
Nicolas
Awkwafina.
Cage and Nicholas Hoult. So
There you go.
Yeah.
See, I went all the way to Awkwafina.
Yeah, she's in there too. She's in there too. All right, so guys, it sounds like the movie is good. I can't wait to go see it. Hope you guys were out there and seen it as well. Hope you guys enjoyed our review. So we're going to get ready to go on with the spoiler part of it. So if you guys have not, if you want spoilers or y'all want to, hear him talk about some spoilers, I go check out the full podcast for that one.